The silver lion-headed Cuttoe sword is one of the more interesting pieces that Washington owned because it's his earliest American-made piece. First made its appearance in 1779 when it was brand spanking new. We see it on the hip of Washington as painted by Charles Willson Peale with a representation of the Battle of Princeton going on in the background, even though the Battle of Princeton was January 1777. When you look at the sword architecturally, decoratively, it presents itself like any standard British Cuttoe of the period, with the exception of the fact that as you look at it closely, it starts to fall apart as a British product. When I first saw it in a picture in a book, I thought, oh, just a regular old British sword, but it's not. It's American made. It's got a carved bone grip, which is not what you'd expect from a British product. So there's your first clue. The workmanship isn't quite up to British standards. It doesn't have any hallmarks on it. This is a sword that we believe was produced in Philadelphia around 1770, the time that Washington, through a contact, acquires a Cuttoe that's worth, at the time he values it at £6 Virginia currency. And we believe he purchased this sword from an American source for the first time, possibly having something to do with the Non-Importation Acts. Normally, Washington would acquire a sword out of London, but this time he went American. So I think that's kind of exciting. And we believe this is the Cuttoe that he carried throughout the early part of the American Revolution. We think when he acquired the Bailey Cuttoe in 1778 or 1779, he gave this away. He had given it to his brother John Augustine Washington, and it descended in his line of the family.